Hey traders, this is Travis from ProfitbullPro. This is week 46. We're back again with another weekly review. It's Monday, February 18th, 2019. As you already know, we're going to go over the four major pairs: Euro USD, Great British Pound US dollar, US dollar Switzerland franc, and US dollar CAD. But we'll go over some geopolitics information, aka fundamental news, get into some technicals, and also go by the percent. Once again, I would like to say thank you for viewing our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at our Profitable Pro Instagram, or if you want to get directly to me, you can follow me on Twitter. Ask any questions. I'm always open to communicate with the community. Um, and once again, I just want to say thank you. It's crazy that I have the opportunity to just have the confidence to do this. I remember 3 to 4 years ago, I just wish I can even understand the market as clear as I do. And now I have a great community and know so many great traders that now I just want to give back to those who may need this. I was one of those traders that didn't have a mentor, so I would watch YouTube channels for hours and hours. I would watch Timothy Sykes. I would watch Cameron Foos, and it really changed my mindset and realized, you know what, this can be a lifestyle, and I'm really grateful. So that's why I do this, honestly, just so maybe I can actually help somebody, get that motivation. I know before I got into day trading, I was a little kid producing beats, and I think YouTube is the greatest platform to help somebody learn something new and share knowledge. So that's all I want to do is just give back because I was given so much growing up. I think I'm really grateful to be able to grow up in this time where you can just be connected to so many people at the fingertips. So enough of that, but let's get into it. So get into the percents. As you see from left to right, we have Switzerland franc, US dollar. We have Euro US dollar. We have US dollar CAD, and we have Great British Pound US dollar. So regarding Great British Pound, since that's the last one that we just touched, and I know everybody loves the pound. We'll do the rundown real quick with the pound. So the pound, as we all know, is not doing well, but it beat out JPY and Switzerland franc. No surprise, because right now those are the safe havens, and they got beat up for the last 2 weeks. If you saw what I was talking about back in November at 24FX, it's something that you're gonna have to just keep an eye out when you want to see if emerging markets will be doing role reversals, meaning, hey, now the safe havens are pushing with more bullish momentum. That's when it's time to change your trades and get into the other side. So as of right now, the Great British Pound, as we already know, because of Brexit, not doing well. I know Theresa May has her divorce, as everybody's saying on the Bloomberg report, a divorce report coming at the end of this month. I believe that's the 28th. So hopefully, they can get that settled. And then that also couples with the euro. The EU's not doing well. I know NATO's been talking about security for Chinese technology, aka telecom. So that's also playing a major part for Germany and also German banks. We may get into that. I don't know. I really don't want to get in depth in that. I think down in March we'll start doing different chapters on, besides the FX market, we'll do emerging markets, get into the S&P 500 and things of that nature. But I just want to give you a little background knowledge regarding that. So back to the Great British Pound. It lost 420 pips against New Zealand dollar. Next to that was the Aussie. The Great British Pound Aussie pair lost 207 pips from open week to close of the week of February 11th through the 15th. Okay. Next on our list was Great British Pound CAD, lost 116 pips, was a 0.68% decrease, and then it beat out Japanese yen, not by much, barely beating it by 28 pips. So as well as the euro, Great British Pound, a loss by 17 pips, and then Great British Pound, Switzerland franc lost by 12 pips. So hey, I mean won by 12 pips. Apologize with that. So let's get into the Great British Pound and take a look. So on a daily chart, let's highlight this area. Make it blue. Make it blue. There we go. All right, where's the need the 11th? The 15th. Sorry, I should have this in my notes by now, but I don't. Not the 15th, the 18th. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Let's get back to the 4 hour. Take a picture of this. All right. So, as you can see, for the Great British Pound, if you're not following us, this is the setup on our chart. This is Trading View. We have Ichimoku Cloud. We have the pivot points. We have major supply zones and monthly levels on our chart. So if you're new to this, check out our older videos. I know I explain them one by one from time to time, but here we go. So as you can see, this white line that we have here is our moving average of the 55 moving average. So opening on that Sunday, market fell to our S1 level, rejected R2, wasn't enough momentum, bounced around in this area, had a pullback, and then on, I believe the 13th was Wednesday, market tried to come to the pivot point level, and also the 55 got rejected, continuing with this bearish momentum, and then rejecting the R2 level, pushing up. Took a great trade on that last week if you're in our Telegram group. And now this is where we are in the current weeks. But yeah, it's just, this is how the market moves, ladies and gentlemen. There is a system, and this purple area, that's a major supply zone. So if you're in our trading group, this is where we took rejection, took a few pips, and was great. Still moving up. There's gonna be some more trading alerts if you are in our Telegram group. I know it'll be at the bottom of the description. It is a free group, open to everyone. I would believe in being transparent. So over there, you'll see more information, get market data and fundamental news constantly. I know last week in the group, I was not as active. I had a lot of personal things I had to deal with my family, but we're back on track and making profits. So that was that. What I see coming up is not that hard. If the US dollar does weaken, I have two traits that I put in the charts in our group. It can be played two ways. But if we don't get any US dollar weakness, we're gonna continue shorting this. That is our goal. I have an entry and an exit for take profit. We actually have two take profit levels. I see a bigger play if we can continue with some US dollar momentum. It all depends. So if you want to check that out, get to our Telegram group. So I'm not gonna really get into that because it's only fair if you're in our group. But hey, we got some plays here. We got a lot of plays. So that's that on the Great British Pound. I would strongly say take a look at the economical calendar right here, ladies and gentlemen. So today is now, technically I'm gonna count it's the 19th, but at 7:30 we just had the meeting. That's why I'm doing this review now. So then, hey, at 8 o'clock, Asian session starts. We're gonna be ready for that. So upcoming week we have the count change, the climate count change, 4:30 a.m. Eastern time if you're in America. That's major to look out as. We We have the economy sentiment index for February for 5 a.m. Something else. We also have the ECB speech 5:15. So during the euro, we're gonna wait until that U.S. session comes about. Really want to trade, okay? That's where that value is gonna come in. All right. So keep an eye out for those things. Wednesday, nothing major until also consumer confidence flash 10 a.m. So after that 10 a.m., cool. 11. If you're trading euro, Great British Pound pairs, there you go. 11 a.m. That's where that value is gonna come in. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday, inflation rates. So as soon as that hits, cool. You already know. 4 a.m. Eastern time. Hey, let's get into the market. There's going to be a lot of volume based off that news. So if you are in our Telegram group, don't worry. I'm going to send you more signals. We like to readjust based off of news. All right. Also, if you are trading Japanese yen, great time. Inflation rates will come up. Get us ready for the next week play. We will have one play off of that on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time if you are in the States. Okay. So those are the major news that we're going to be keeping an eye out on this coming week. But like I said, if you are in our Telegram group, check us out. We are in a US dollar CAD trade currently. And talking about US dollar CAD, let's go from right to left into that. I like that they updated the trading view. I used to hit this like double button thing that was so annoying. Anyway, US dollar CAD. So the CAD, aka the loonie, was kind of mixy. New Zealand dollar CAD, it got beat out 140 pips. Hey, if you are trading the New Zealand dollar, hey, keep winning, ladies and gentlemen. As long as we have these mixed markets, New Zealand dollar, Aussie are going to be strong pairs. Just stick with them. All right. So the CAD did beat up Japanese yen. No surprise. One of the major things for the CAD, especially last Friday, and let me just pull up the highlighting too so then we know which markets and time frames that we're speaking of. All right, go back to the 4 hour. So once this loads, it was really mixy for the US dollar CAD. But the good thing is on Friday, it got some more momentum. Also, OPEC deal, and also Trump had the meeting with the Senate talking about, setting up more trade deals with China, possibly releasing some of the things and, easing up on the trade deals. So that's what caused that big spike. But I just find it really convenient that we was really close to this R1 level, which got rejected as well. And we're still above our Ichimoku club. So as a trader, I say news is very important, but the market has a flow. So hence why when I was trading US dollar CAD, it was just chilling in this box, just chilling within this box. And we took a few profits. I know we grabbed at least on a scalp 100 pips throughout the week. It was great, nice and simple. So it's just trading could be easy or it can be real difficult. But I'm going to tell you in my personal opinion, hey, this is how I trade. Not saying this is going to make everyone money. It's just, hey, this is what I do. As you already know in the beginning of the video, hey, disclaimer, this is just a forecast in the market. I am not saying to trade certain instruments. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I pretend to be. I'm just giving you my knowledge and my point of view of the market. With that being said, CAD beat out Switzerland franc, 57 pips, not by much, and also lost by the Great British Pound, as we already spoken about earlier. No, it beat out the Great British Pound. Apologize, by 116 pips, as we spoke about earlier. So this is gonna be just the thing. It beat out the US dollar, not by much. It was a tight squeeze, it opened up low. It's just how the market works right now. So until the CAD can really get enough pips on the Great British Pound and the US dollar, I'm really not going to say this is a leader, but by numbers alone, it was one of the major leaders right after New Zealand dollar and Aussie dollar. CAD dollar was number 3 in my book. All right. So let's get into the other notes because we're going to get into the euro, my faves. So with the euro, Germany, GDP was negative. All right, due to that slowing of the Chinese economy cannot be good signs for the euro. So as you already know, if you don't go on trading economics or you don't go on any other resources to figure out what these major countries import and export, right now this trade deal with China is not, it's not helping anyone. It's really not. It's really affecting everyone in these emerging markets. So that's one of the bigger things in the eurozone. Their reports for the last quarter was not well. So that's why we don't have the bulls as we need them to be. So let's take a deeper look as we've been doing. We'll go first to the daily, highlight, and take a look of the week. All right. As you already know, Ichimoku on a weekly as well, saying the same story. We're very bearish. But hey, doesn't mean it's forever. So Ichimoku cloud is thinning slightly. Getting a small curve here. Do we have everything on here? Pivot points. Got to get those back up here. There we go. So got really close to the S3 level. As you already know, we're below the pivot point. So hey, it's safe to be a bear. And we just got a few scalps on here. Wasn't the best trade. I know I was negative on there. I told the team I apologize for the poor information. I read the information incorrectly. I thought we was gonna get more volume, but until this Brexit deal thing is resolved, and also the trade deal, I'm gonna be focusing on U.S. dollar CAD pair and Switzerland franc pair more often than none. I will be giving out other information throughout the week in our Telegram group on New Zealand dollar, Aussie, and just fundamental news from reports from the Bloomberg, BBC, and news articles that I'll see throughout the week. Once again, back on it. But yeah, we opened up for the week. I apologize, my notes was too far from me. We opened up this week for the US dollar, the euro US dollar, on a high. But you know what? Only negative 29 pips was lost. And that's what's showing me the less pips that we're losing shows, hey, the momentum is slowly coming. The US dollar technically is getting a lot of bad reports, like economically on the fundamental side of things. So once these things actually end up on our end with the US dollar weakening, we're going to break out to our major levels that we've been talking about since November. It's past due. It's just right now the volume's not there, the money's not there, and I know in March we will be getting our COT reports once again, which we'll be doing those videos once again on Friday. But right now this is the game. So trend is your friend. So we're going to continue being bears until we have more volume showing us, hey, there's a reversal. But as you already know, it's the same picture for the euro. It beat out Japanese yen, beat out Switzerland franc, and it beat out the Great British Pound. No surprise there. Euro New Zealand dollar lost greatly by 341 pips. Like I said, we're gonna be really keeping an eye on those New Zealand trades in our Telegram group in a private room. So that's what that is. And let's get into, last but not least, Switzerland franc. And if you want to see our reviews, this is from the past. Hey, I see the market move in a certain way, and it happens. I'm not always 100%, and no trader that I know, if they're truthful, are 100%. But I see the market as how it really is supposed to move. So, hey, it is what it is. Check out other videos in the past. Week 52, week 51, week 50, week 49. We're already at week 46. Just follow this journey and you're going to realize at Profitbull Pro, we understand how the market moves. But anyway, so we're hitting the top. We're really hitting the top. I'm not going to even highlight this because we know where we're at here. We're literally at the top. If we move up here on a daily, this is our peak. And once we hit this area, we accumulate enough orders. This is why I see US dollar slowly going to weaken up. It has a pattern, the market does the same thing over and over. So here we go. The last time we broke above these levels, let's go to the weekly. Like, we really gonna need more positive outcomes for the US dollar. It hasn't beat out this zone in over since 2009, 2008. So for this to really be breaking out this, we need some positive news in this emerging market in the US dollar. And I honestly don't see that. The reports are saying US dollar not as strong as it could be. So with that being said, if we go back to the 4-hour, once the market shows us more bearish signs of the US dollar, we're going to short this. Until then, we'll swing trade, get a few scalps, but it's not really needed because it's a Switzerland franc. If you don't understand how these currency pairs work, certain currency pairs don't give you enough pips. So this will be something I long-term hold. Honestly, this is going to be more beneficial to hold long-term and just let it ride out to a bearish momentum. So me personally, I have a play that I'm going to give out to the community regarding when to get in and just hold until we get that bearish momentum. But hey, it's real simple. This is going to be a lot shorter video. There's other things I want to give out for free in my community that I want to give out before we get to the Asian market time zone. So I want to say thank you again. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell on the right hand side if you want to get notified about Profitbull Pro videos and upcoming videos that we're working on. Also, like and subscribe. If you want to join our Telegram group, it will be at the bottom of the description. And once again, I love you. I thank you for joining us. Take care.